What's good, everybody? This is your boy Lee Black from TFG Ratchet, also the host of Real Talk for Real Men. Yesterday, Crypt Keeper, I meant to say Mitch McConnell had decided to step down as the Senate Majority Leader. He's been in that position for over 40 years. And he gave an impassioned speech on the Senate floor discussing his time in the Senate and how he felt like he has been effective, and he touted as one of his greatest accomplishments how he was at the forefront of fighting Obama during his two terms. And as we know, he was primarily responsible for holding up many of the things that the Democrats wanted to do in the Obama administration. And pretty much he's been at the forefront of doing that for the bulk of his career. He turned 82 years old last week, and recently his wife lost a family member, and he spoke about his age being a factor in consideration of looking at your own mortality. But he went on to talk about how he felt like he had done such a great job, and he's leaving the Senate in the place he understands what politics are, and that he's doesn't basically see it being the shining example as it did during the Reagan administration. Folks, let me be clear. It's very few people that I hate, and hate is such a strong word. But as close as coming to hate is what I feel for this man right here. I think he's a despicable human being. I think he's been at the forefront of creating issues that have plagued not just African Americans, but the American people. And I consider it a great deal of hypocrisy that he stands before us and legitimately thinks that he's done a service to the American people. Look at this man. I guarantee you this son of a bitch haven't done an honest day's work in his life. His hands is probably as soft as baby shit, and he's lived off the government tit for over 40 years. He doesn't have an actual clue about what it means to be an American, to truly be an American. And yet he's been in that role and serving in that capacity and been the loudest voice for the Republican Party about things that don't affect him in one iota. He's been rich his whole life, just about. And we're not even going to talk about me just disliking him on a personal level. Look at him, folks. This is a cross between a Crypt Keeper and some fucking frog. I guarantee you this ugly bastard ain't took a decent picture in his life, and yet he's been able to prosper and get over on the American public. But it shows you where politics are today. But I'm going to do my very best to stay neutral when it comes to that. But I, for one, am just glad to see that eventually he's going to be gone. He's going to step down and I guess relent his position in November, but he claims he's still going to serve out his actual term and is likely to probably serve in some capacity till they put that old bastard in the ground. And he'll, I'm sure, behind the scenes be instrumental in ushering in, grandfathering in some other sycophant puppet to do the same things that he does. Folks, this is where we are when it comes to American politics. That you have a despicable individual like him that's been allowed to serve for over 40 years and disrupt true progress to the American people. Now, some may look at his career and think he served honorably. He disgusts me. He is an individual that is about as close to I could come to hating someone. I'll put it this way. If he died tomorrow, I wouldn't lose any sleep. Not only would I not give a damn, I'd probably toast it. And that's saying a lot because I try my best not to be a hateful person. But I truly despise him as an individual. I despise everything that he stands for, and I despise the role that he's played in the progress that could have been with this country. He's chiefly responsible for some of the most despicable people that's sitting on the Supreme Court right now, and he sits in a despicable place and is chiefly responsible for the decisions that affect minorities, women, people of color, the gay and lesbian, everything. I just hate everything he stands for, and I, for one, am glad the Crypt Keeper is going away. This has been my take. My name is Lee Black, and the views expressed belong to myself alone, not necessarily those of the channel. God bless.